What's good, people? Welcome back to another video. My name is Zach, and today we're going to be doing 3 ways of a classic grilled cheese, because why not? So, as I just mentioned, we're going to be doing 3 kind of twists on a classic grilled cheese. I am a big fan of cheese, I'm a big fan of bread. A lot of people are. And if you're into those 2 things, then you're into a grilled cheese. So let's do it. We're going to be doing 3 variants, like I've said about 16 times now. The first one is going to be a classic grilled cheese with a few different cheeses in there and tomato soup. The second will be, I suppose you could say, a slightly more festive classic. If you've had any kind of food over Christmas, hope you had a good Christmas, by the way, then you should be able to make this one. It's going to be cheddar blue cheese and a little something extra. I'll leave that to say what it is. And then the last one is going to be my personal favorite, cheese toastie. If you're American, we call them cheese toasties, not grilled cheeses. Deal with it. My personal favorite, which I make for lunch quite often. So let's jump into the first one, which is going to be the classic with tomato soup. I'm going to get the ingredients. Oh no, the bag. Fancy bread. This is very easy to make. All of these are very easy to make. You only need 1 pan and then obviously some ingredients, but let's just do it. Yeah, I like to use kind of, kids out the way. I like to use slightly bougier bread when I want to make a special toastie. Then cheeses. 3 cheeses on this one: cheddar, red Leicester, and mozzarella. Sorry if you can hear all the rustling. I have a new microphone, as you might be able to see, and I have absolutely no idea how it sounds. So we'll find out, I guess. Do you have a favorite festive sandwich? I like a good turkey ham, which is like a family recipe, which is unreal, and some red cabbage, which is also a family recipe. It's pretty decent. Right, so there's some red Leicester, some cheddar, and then the mozzarella. Got the balls, so I'm gonna have to drain it.
That's what she said. No.
2 seconds. Cool. You know, this video might be the most productive thing I've done since I finished work for the year. What do you do in between Christmas and New Year? Because no one really has a plan, especially this year. I'm gonna cook them all at the end, or fry them all at the end. So I'm just gonna put them all together now and cook them at the end, so that I'm not bouncing back and forth every 2 seconds. But the cheese is all cut up. Now what you want to do is you butter the bread on both sides. I feel like I should put some kind of disclaimer on this, actually, that this is in no way good for you. This is a lot of cheese, a lot of butter, and a lot of bread. But it's Christmas, kind of, still. It's the 29th. So I'm clinging on to that. It's a relatively simple concept, but if you didn't know, buttering both sides just means it crisps up and, you know, cooks a bit better when it's in the pan. So you don't even need to use a grill or anything, which kind of defeats the object of it being called a grilled cheese, so sue me for clickbait. But, or you can just, you know, use a pan, and then 1 pan, done. You want to, on the, I can't even speak, when you're buttering the outer sides, you want to make sure you really get close to the edges, because otherwise the edges won't really cook. So bread done. And then for this one, easy. I'm not going to use all this cheese because that is actually a ludicrous amount of cheese. I hadn't even noticed. And then some of our nice fresh sliced mozzarella. This one goes out to my people who don't like cheese. You know who you are. And there we go. Cheddar, red Leicester, mozzarella, and that will be paired with a lovely. Cool. So that's that one done for now. Some ASMR. Blue cheese, cheddar again, and then some bread. So let's do the bread first. So, see how fast I can put this bread. Cool. Get away from me. Gonna need a cheese grater, and then what we're gonna do, so this is just the cheddar. That is outrageous that I'm holding the entire block. Let me morph back into a civilized human being. There we go. How much you want? I mean, that's and then blue cheese. You want to use like a harder blue cheese because you want to grate this up too. How do you open this? Oh my god. Obviously, this goes without saying. If you don't like blue cheese, don't do this. Obviously, it's always a little bit softer, so you want to be. Wow, that's just falling apart. Oh, shh. Cool. There is the cheese. You can kind of see the blue cheese in there with, wow, with the cheddar. And then, as you might have expected, you're literally gonna lay your cheese out like this. Health warning again, not good for you to eat lots of these, but every once in a while. And also, I'm making a video, so it has to be over the top. Otherwise, who wants to watch anything? Also, explanation, if you happen to be one of the lucky 52 people that watched my first video, you would notice that the 2 videos since have been in this kitchen, which is different. We moved back home with my parents and then run up to Christmas, save money, COVID, all that kind of thing. This is my family kitchen, so explanation of why that says tea time. Nice one, Mum. No live, laugh, love to be seen, but it's not my decoration. Also not my kitchen, because I can't afford a kitchen like this. Thanks, parents. Anyway, I don't really know if you can see that. Nice, good amount of the ches. And then I told you that there was going to be something extra special. 2 seconds. The humble pickled onion. These are ridiculously strong, by the way. Whatever, this is Garner's. I don't think I've ever had this brand before, but they are super strong. But you can slice up onions thinly and just pickle them yourselves, like a quick pickle. It won't take very long. Or you can just use, store-bought pickled onions, which is exactly what I'm doing. So you're just gonna wanna, this is always fun. Ready? Yes. But just slice it up real thin. This like acidity and the vinegar and all of that is just gonna be beautiful. So then you can kind of flake them apart. They fall apart pretty easy into little strips of onion, and then just spread them out. Cool. So there's the pickled onions on top. Good amount of cheese. Lovely, beautiful. Put the top on. Smash it down a little bit, and that is 2 out of 3. Now, this is my personal favorite, or my go-to. I'm not saying it's the best toastie that you can have, but how easy it is and how good it is. This is why I have it so many times for lunch. We are gonna use normal bread for this one, because on a normal day, in a normal week, I wouldn't be buying the crusty bread for the purposes, I thought that was the butter, for the purposes of making a video. So we just have normal bread, same process as before, butter both sides. What a fun video, watch me butter bread 6 times. Lucky you. Now, for the contents, bit of pickle, Branston. If you like normal chunk pickle, you're a monster. Spread the pickle out however much you like. I usually go for for something like that. Doesn't that look appetizing? More cheese. Ba-da-da-da. If you are doing this in your family house, probably don't do all 3 of these at once because you're going to use up your family's entire cheese supply, and they're going to be really happy with you. So that's why I'm doing this quickly before anyone realizes. And then again, this is slightly different because it's Christmas. This is the ham I was talking about. Looks a bit like a brain, and breadcrumbs have all kind of fallen off, but look at that. Sensational. Ta-da! And that is it for that one. Cheese, ham and pickle. And that, my good friends, is that. We have the cheese, ham and pickle, regular bread, bog standard, kind of easy to do, should have the stuff in your house anyway. And then these two, we've got the cheddar, red Leicester and mozzarella, which is kind of like it is a 3 cheese toastie, and cheddar and blue cheese grated with pickled onions on crusty white bread. So now we're going to go over here in this general direction and we're going to cook them and we're going to eat them and we're going to see what happens. Probably going to eat them. See you in a minute. Okay, so over here, as I promised, turn the heat on. I hate electric hobs. It was locked. Get the pan hot, not too hot. Hot enough for it to sizzle when it goes in, but not like steak level sizzle, because that would be a mistake. Scoop. Ham and cheese boy here. You want to hear like a little tss. I mean, no, but we'll let it go anyway. And what you want to do anyway, all of them, is when it is actually cooking, is just keep kind of like squishing it gently with this. Anyway, I'm going to toast all of these, because you don't need to see all of this. Cook it on both sides until it's like golden brown, or however brown you want it. But I'm going to cook these and I'll see you in a minute. This pan is very slow. Take a look at these two. Nice and golden brown on the one side. That's what you want. So basically, squeeze them as much as you can.
That's my joke, damn it.
And there we have it. Ham, cheese, pickle, cheddar cheese, and blue cheese, which looks unreal by the way, with pickled onion. And then the 3 cheese toastie with the tomato soup. That really obviously takes a while to do all 3 at the same time, but if you're doing one of them, that takes no more than 10 minutes. So do it, try it. Let me know if you try any of them. Let me know which is your favorite. And I'm starving, so thank you very much for watching. Let me know if there's anything you want me to cook. And yeah, see you next time.